Kevlar as well, looking for the one taps, fires off a bullet, but it's Christian that strikes first. The skull of Electronic has been pierced. P2000 finds the first kill, 5 versus 4 now, and that's mousesports with the advantage. For me, they look like the much better team on Dust 2. They look so well-rounded, and Chris J, he's looking pretty impeccable this round as well.
Almost might be time for another 2v2 tournament.
Might be.
Kerrigan flashed, smoked, and all the rest. Trying to hold off the site has Rops at range, which he is very good with. He's like Legolas.
Oh, he hasn't planted. Flamey, he's fluffed there.
Ooh, that was an odds.
No, he had the bomb down.
Yeah.
I think he just assumed he did. He definitely had a plan there.
CT stairs as well. That gives him a bit of range in the argument. But Kerrigan has gone on top of the train to try and play above the smoke, and he might spot Electronic. He does. It's Voxic that gets the kill on him instead. That was the player at the stairs, so they had that covered off twice. Watch for Flamey to try and enter. Rotations back through Z as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Zeus in a great position here, looking towards that connector. So much to look at. Does nail the shot. Remember, it's that scout went towards connector. Can't really swing wide. It's the advantage in terms of the firepower for NaVi.
Well, not even a suspicion. We've got the proof in the pudding, as you guys say in the homelands. They misread that. They thought the single kill at Ivy was enough. They snuck down the backtracks and went old bomb into the site. Christian and Kerrigan swap spots. Oh, big spray. Took a while. Zeus gets away with it on Voxic, but not done. Rops knows he's damaged. He knows he's weak. He knows he can contest on this. Doesn't have the kit, so he's got to be on it now, and he's not quite close enough, so backs away.
Duck and weave between the two bomb sites here, holding towards that lower ramp, and Chris J has been so great so far, waiting for the reaction here. Oh, mistimes it. Flamey doesn't know. He's taking Frozen out of position. Final commitment towards outside with 20 seconds remaining.
14 HP only for Flamey. That means Kerrigan's easily able to collect, but they didn't account for Electronic finding Frozen first. Hang on, Voxic. Oh no, he's missed too many of those today, I'm afraid. Key moments. He's been instrumental. They certainly touched on that at the desk on the last map on Dust 2, but a shot like that has to hit because now it causes problems. Electronic's able to get away, finds Rops. He's running for the door. He does get caught on his way, and Voxic makes up for the mistake.
Yeah.
But here comes Kerrigan, and there he goes. Deagle wins. Damage is certainly in the favor of the Deagle. The DPS, I think it's a stat, it's hard to quantify. Goes in favor of the MP9 in that situation. Frozen only gets one. It's Electronic and simple to respond. Bomb goes down, Voxic. I think he got him through the train.
And they win the round. Voxic will try and save the AWP, which is absolutely fine. They're all saving towards Ivy, so no issues there.
It is a Deagle. Relies on precision at any range, really. Chris gets caught. Hoped he could go undetected as chaotically they would go in. It didn't work out. Frozen and Voxic find kills, so the AWP still gets one. Frozen falls afterwards. It's Boomich to get him. As Kerrigan stays on top of the train, Rops is already at the flank as well. He's being watched, but there's 13 seconds. They've got to find space inside of the site, and there's not a lot of time to do so. Simple's got Kerrigan down. That leaves it to Voxic, and Bomb just barely gets planted.
Yeah, he had to hopefully find a couple of kills in the process, but Simple will time that to perfection. It's a huge round for NaVi. He's not going to see any of this.
Nope. Was hoping, oh, and they've already crossed. Was hoping to catch up, or now they've got to smoke down. 2 have crossed. Third one's there. Molotov on Hitch, and they are pushing him. He's not ready for this. Electronic on the other side. Flames make noise. He won't be able to hear the footsteps quite so clearly, but he does. That's the key thing, that he still heard them coming. It's Zeus and Flamey, now Simple to get the better of it, and the bomb is still planted, and it's all onto Frozen, who's gonna walk in from, oh, the back lines. Boomich is extremely low, 3 HP, stuck in the corner, smoke to preserve, and he tries to pull out a knife because why not? AWP, knife, what difference does it make? But this is Frozen going for it. Just enough time, if he had found Simple in that moment, to get on the defuse. No kit, unlikely he does so. Bigger problem is that Simple now guards the exit. He'll take him down, but round is over.
They won out with their third round force pipe. Fast play towards Olof. Flamey will have to make his way back. So much damage inflicted at the start. He gets taken down here. He spots one.
Oh, what?
Chris J somehow. I don't know how.
Heard him through the...
Oh, he got him!
My God, that's so smart from Simple.
What? So sick. I can't even begin to describe. That one, not so much. Electronic does like to offer himself up for free at Ivy, it seems. He'll go down. What's that at? That doesn't look like good news. Good flashbang, though.
Vic caught. Boomich got him. Forced off the angles by so much utility. 7th round. Not secure, but bomb down, 2-on-2 inside of the site. They don't have anyone forward in the post plant. CTs therefore can take their time to clear the alleyways. Zeus, this is a tough position to play. You're open from so many different angles. Boomich gone. Zeus has to close off to a train, has to get some cover, has to isolate, and does against Kerrigan. Spots the second player on Frozen as well.
So now he just needs to work out where to place his Molotov. Left or right, needs to choose. One for left-hand side. Might want to save that for the bomb itself.
Did that spread? It clipped the top half of the train, surely. I don't think it would have done enough to keep him off it. He's on it, he's defusing, he's got it. Zeus didn't think he was going to hold. He thought that Molotov was enough that he would encourage the repeat, but
Boomich will have Brownhill's control. Smokes towards the upper ramp. Trying to bait out the utility as Electronic nails a close range shot with the Kree. Can he find the second? He knows another one's there. It's going to be Chris J on the other side with the AUG. Scope on scope action here, but it's Zeus' strike with the AK-47. And now Flamey looks like he's surely going to find the kill on Robs here. He does. Great work by them. And it's the inside players now that have to rotate in and try and deny this plan. Oh, the flash. Brutal.
Stick one in, but he's not aware that he still has company behind him. Flamey was over toward Hell. It was Zeus that got the kill instead, though.
Polarizing approach. Either way, we're going to see the first kill for Kerrigan.
Chris is above it, though. Slow to react. Couldn't catch Flamey, and by the time he tried to re-peek, Flamey was on the ground and ready for it. Hold for Electronic. They're trying to buy him some space. Kerrigan is still back there. Shot on the op. He has to reset, and he does. Electronic wasn't fast enough. And oh my goodness, Kerrigan, we talked about the op potential. There it is. That's why he's so good as he gets the ace as well.
Like a turret, hitting all the shots that are required, and he hits every single one. An ace with the AWP. That is quite remarkable. You can see him just nailing absolutely everyone here. Beautiful round from Kerrigan. Might save.
Electronic is there, and they are attacking on A. Kerrigan smoked. They know it now, Chris J, but he's got to go all the way back to the entrance of Z Connector just to get around. Headshot, oh, Frozen couldn't hit it, couldn't react fast enough, and he knows he can't swing because there's more than just the bomb planter in that position. Zeus absolutely wrecks him after putting the bomb down. Chris at least gets the response, grabs the AK instead, but unfortunately for him, his teammates still don't have position to work with. He tries desperately to find and eventually will get Flamey, but they're just waiting in the wings at this point. Exactly that. You cross over a sight line that Electronic holds. Simple now gets the information they're trying to get in. Didn't catch Voxic toward the hitch, though. So this could be an element of surprise, but he's pulled away from the bomb just to battle against Electronic, and that was easy enough for Simple to close on.
Simple looking for the cross towards Hitch. Nothing there. Damage done, though, to Chris J. He must have swallowed a couple of grenades there. Down, Voxic as well. He's been pushing in this time towards upper ramp. He gave it a go. He's been relentless in trying to get that opening pick towards the inside area. Punished for it this time, and this round does not look good unless Frozen finds the bomb against 2 kills here. Okay, Simple will just do that.
Back to level ground, though, because Kerrigan has at least got Electronic.
He has. He might have another one here as well. Perfect position to do so. He's going to spot the barrel before he does. Simple goes down here. It's Kerrigan seems to be the solution to all of their problems as he gets another. It won't be the ace this time, but it's not far off. 4 kills available to him. And it's Zeus now, 3 versus 1. Not sure he can do anything about this. Jumps up on top of the train, trying to do whatever he can, and they've done it. 9-6 at least. That's all off position. Aggressive, of course, but Boomich with the first headshot. That's Robs being dropped, and Flamey looks like he's got a few players in his crosshairs as well. Spots 2, falls back. They've got the advantage.
Chris J around the corner, not quite, doesn't commit to the peak, but he has a crossfire set up against him, and Simple and Electronic, you know, both Electronic snappy to find Voxic as well, as Kerrigan now left in a 1-on-4 and has no idea that Electronic has snipped him beside.
Plus smokes, so I'm going to assume this will be 2 smokes either side of the outside bomb site. Flashes over, scout to defend. All the 2 smokes available on the T side. Just got to try and bleed out some utility first, but Simple. Great positioning. Nice bait and switch there from Zeus's. Flamey definitely spotted Chris J, but he couldn't take him down. There's a couple of kills now. mousesports deadly with these pistols, and NaVi have struggled against them time and time again. That's wonderful from Chris J. A second Deagle headshot. Is there anyone that can slow this guy down? They've got a 4-on-2 advantage now.
Work back in over the bomb. No one looking in that direction either. He has a chance at this. Has a chance for the first kill at least. As Kerrigan caught. Damage done, though. He's down to 29, and not much better off is Zeus. The range isn't there. I think it's time to back away from this one, and Simple's already electing to do so. Zeus will find nothing further. just picking away with the pebble gun toward Flamey, but Chris comes in with better weapons to close it off. You said the star player with the guns. Simple making good on the first attempt. Decoy shot from Boomich as well, so pretty standard affair so far as Rops gets 2, and then the nade closes down on more Simple. Ooh. He is loving it, holy moly.
I will look it up and give him a proper shout out. He's a great guy.
Well, Simple to the corner. My bad. Toxic stands and waits. It's going to be an accumulation of players toward the Pop Dog. They've lost Frozen, and they go by the ladder as a result. They couldn't even swing for the backtracks wrap as the one player trying to sell a rotation went down, but they do buy some space. There's a lot available, and Kerrigan making noise, but he always caught out by timing. Simple was on the line, managed to just get above it. Boomich on the ball. Boomich on to Chris. Pistols with the win, and the Mac-10 to close it out on Flamey.
Somehow, some way, Boomich on the upper ramp. To be fair, it's strange that no one's even up there. We'll be able to take him down. He's just going to be playing off the pixel, seeing if anyone crosses as soon as he detects the threats. That's when he drops a smoke, which is right now. But unfortunately, Christian's already passed, but still finds the frag.
Great shot back from Voxic. Doesn't have a ton of time in doing it. Fortunately for him, he's got great positioning from his teammate in Electronic. They've lost Zeus on the other side of the map, and Bomb could go there. There's the swing I was talking about from Simple.
They'll only get $1,400 per player, but Zeus and Boomich still at $2,500 each. There is cash available to them. Have to go in the next 10, 15 seconds or so when 5 players are committed to this side of the map. Carragher's been lost. He committed towards upper by himself. Brave. So that might just slow everything down. Your in-game leader goes down like that, you got to cancel whatever plans you had.
Smokes go. Standard execution, Electronic gonna counter it. Low HP, bit of ammo used, but gets the time to reset. Chris walks out and gives him no time to fight, but Simple does respond.
Simple with the 2 kills required, and Boomich just looking around now. Well, there's the compromise. The P250, 4 AKs. Usually as the in-game leader has to take it on the chin, Chris J will take a bullet to the chest. Breaking round from mousesports to give this one up, and they're trying to find any sort of access point here. Rops has got towards E-Box at least, but the Orbs are just too much for them to handle. Org apparently as well. It's a 5 versus 1. Frozen, he's very, very good, but I'm not sure he'll be able to pull this one off. A couple of kills will be something at least. There's a low HP player in front of him. Presence towards Pop Dog as well. Nades exchanged, and I think he knows this one's over. Nice shot, takes down Zeus, and we'll see ourselves now in a position where he could actually find maybe one more kill, but is it going to be enough? I'm not sure. It doesn't seem to be the case. 13-9. Last chance, really. Inside play will come through. Upper ramp provided with smoke, but here comes Simple. The AWP gets one. Can't find anything more.
Oh, Zeus gets fortunate there that they dropped down. I was going to say, the fact that Simple got so aggressive on the upper side, the sidewalk, when he went down, everyone was so far forward of the site, they actually could have swung and taken advantage of that, but they dropped in front of Zeus instead. He just happened to be the right spot. Voxic down the lane. No one giving themselves up that easily. Electronic is there. He'll play it off of sounds, and that's the bomb. Smoked off now as well. Kerrigan was low. Simple did the damage. Flamey falls, but double smoke. Molotov was already gone, and now Voxic has to sit back and wait, and they can set the position around the bomb.
Point. Anything will do a kill. Now smoke off the connector themselves to suggest Rops isn't there, because that was a T-sided smoke. Hasn't worked out, Matt. It was a good idea. It was the best of a bad situation, but Simple and co will actually have a stunning performance there. Simple with 26 kills, Electronic with 22. Those are the names you want at the very top, and it's that tag team duo that's been delivering throughout this tournament.